I have no idea what happened. I've been trying to go live now for about 10 minutes and I hit something. Welcome into the Loyal BBN Fan Show. Thanks all you guys for your patience. I am right here. Oh my goodness, I've been wanting to go live. Look, first of all, before I get started, let me just say shout out to Sports Live Reactions for the love, for the support, for just putting my name out there. I appreciate it. I am so embarrassed. Oh my goodness. Look, I never screwed this up like this. This is horrible. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate the love. Thank you, the Loyal BBN Fan Show. Kentucky just got this win over Bucknell. Now, look, it's Bucknell. So I know a lot of people are going to say what they're going to say, that, you know, that it was Bucknell that we was actually playing. But I'm glad that we got this win. Look, for me, it's all about this. It's all about we got tested today. And I really enjoyed seeing us get tested, seeing us seeing how we would come back from a little adversity. Kentucky actually was losing in this ball game 3-1, which is really, really strange. Man, this is not good. The one night that I wanted things to just go. Let me see if I can even change that. I don't even know. Subscribers only channels can. I don't even know what I did right there too as well. But look, man, thank you guys for tuning in. Jump in the chat right now. Let me know where you're watching from. We beat Bucknell. We took care of business. I'm just not myself right now. I'm really not. I'm in panic mode. I don't know what happened to my stream. I had everything set up and I lost everything. So I had to scramble and get all this together. So, man, this is the one night that I just wanted things to go right and they didn't go. And I'm so sorry for the back and forth. But anyway, look, Cats got the win tonight, 100-72 over Bucknell. Look, man, it wasn't always a pretty game. It wasn't. We got sloppy. I don't know if we was I'm not sure if we was tired. I'm not sure what was going on, but something just wasn't right. I'm not sure how to chat. Let me see. Chat publicly. I'm trying to figure out how I can take this off because I saw that, but I don't really want that. I want everyone to be able to chat. For some reason, it's telling me that only subscribers can chat. I like everybody to be able to chat. That does help, though. You know, if you got to subscribe to actually be able to chat. But man, I'm so excited about seeing the Cats get a win tonight. Like I said, it wasn't pretty all the time. But the one thing that I've been saying for a long time is that we got older guys, and when we first BBN was a little out of sync. Yeah, BBN was a little out of sync tonight, Kevin. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. You my first YouTube comment tonight, so I appreciate it very, very much. I really, really do. Yeah, you can't look a little bit out of sync tonight, but to me, it was kind of. For me, what I wanted to see was I wanted to be able to see, hey, what's up, guys? Appreciate you guys coming in. Appreciate it, and thank you for the slow start. I'm not sure. Look, I don't know if I'm even going live on another YouTube channel. I don't know. I was trying to close out some windows, and I guess I closed out my main window, and this right here is what I got. So I apologize for that, for being a little bit late. I'm usually a lot faster right after the game goes off, but you know, UK didn't really particularly look. I mean, we hit 100 points tonight, and we should against Bucknell. Let's be real about it. We should hit. But for me, I'm not even looking at the score of the ball game. I'm looking at the fact of, okay, guys, you know what? We don't have our best shooting night is not tonight. Although it did come on. Brea can shoot that rock, bro. I'm telling you, Brea can shoot that rock, and I really love seeing him put that ball. He don't even start, guys. Let me see. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can get to some scores. Oh, I know Brea finished with more than 20 points tonight. My phone is not updating. So if you can let me know how many points Brea had tonight, I think Brea had more than 20 points. I may be wrong, but I thought he had more than 20 points tonight. He just looked like he couldn't miss from outside. You know, we got some stuff that maybe we can go back and watch the film between now and when we play Duke on Tuesday night. Because we're going to talk about Bucknell, but let's be real. everyone has already said, okay, guys, we don't look past any teams out there. We respect every opponent. But once we play them and once we beat them, then they're gone. Now it's time to focus on, that Duke Blue Devils, which happened to. I'm going to be dropping a video right after the show tonight. I had a chance to sit down with a diehard Duke fan, and him and I discussed the ball game. And let me tell you, he was cool, but he was throwing some shots out there at UK, and I felt kind of disrespected just by some of his comments. But I'm going to drop that video right here on YouTube as soon as this show right here ends. I'm going to put that up. I wanted to wait and be humble about it and wait till the Bucknell game was over before I just got ahead of myself and started posting videos. But like I said, guys, look, we didn't look all that particularly great at time. 𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐒𝐜𝐢𝐞𝐧𝐜𝐞𝐖𝐞𝐞𝐤𝐥𝐲, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Jackson had 14 points tonight. OY had 10. Brea had 20, but I don't think my numbers maybe are not right. I don't think they're right at all. I think the minutes were spread kind of good across the board tonight. But at the end of the day, Kentucky wanted to come in, face a little adversity, have a team that can play basketball, and have a team that wasn't going to go away. They had a true big that gave us some problems. So we got to figure out what we're going to do against Duke, and we got to get ready, and we got to get down to business. That's for sure. And just so you guys know, in the video that I'm going to post, the guy, for some reason, we couldn't turn around his camera. So it looked like, so the word Duke on his shirt is actually backwards. So I know you guys are going to see that, but we couldn't figure out how to turn it around. We kind of did the video on the spur of a moment. He was available, so we just kind of jumped on and we just kind of recorded it. It's about 30 minutes, so I'm definitely going to drop that. And once again, he just kept throwing shots at Kentucky, and I didn't really appreciate that. But hey, it is what it is. They needed a game like this to tune them up. At the end, they poured away. Absolutely. I'm with you on that, Kevin. For me, I truly believe that Kentucky needed a game like this. I actually wanted them to face some adversity. I actually wanted them to have to figure out how they can pull together. They're a new team. They haven't faced any type of adversity, and I get it. We haven't played anybody, so we shouldn't have played a lot of adversity. So I'm glad that the last game before going into playing Duke, that we have a chance to actually maybe get tested and see what we do. Maybe when the other team just wouldn't go away, and when the other team just kept fighting, and we gave up too many threes tonight to those guys. We definitely got to block that. We definitely got to cover that outside perimeter, that three or whatever. But overall, I still think Kentucky came in. I still think Kentucky still played basketball at a high level. And at the end of the game, like Kevin says, we found a way to hold it together, and then we pulled away at the end, hitting the century mark. And it's a new era here at Kentucky, because we're making it our business to try to reach that high number every single ball game. Is that going to be the same against Duke? I'm not going to go out there and say that we're going to put up 195 points against Duke. Duke plays defense. I've had a chance to watch them. So those guys, they're going to play defense. The thing is, Kentucky has much older guys. These guys are going to be ready to play. And believe me, now that Bucknell, now that Wright State is out of the picture, now we can look ahead. Now we can get ready. Now we can get ready to watch our Kentucky Wildcats play basketball. Now we can look forward to Duke, and we can start talking now this is, look, I tried to keep people from talking so much Duke just because I wanted to keep everything in front of us and just, don't get ahead of ourselves yet. Stay humble, and embrace what time it is. But now that we're playing Duke, let's go for it now, bro. we could just do all that, because I'm still scored 100. Yeah, I mean, we still no comments showing. Because I'm going, who is this, Jimmy? I'm only doing my lives through Facebook. I'm not doing it through what's the name, and I'm only doing it for some reason, because I go live on Facebook through my phone at work in my car, but for some reason YouTube is only letting people who subscribe to the channel comment. So I'm not really sure how to really go in, and I'm not sure how to change all that information. If I could, I definitely would, but add it. Let me see if I can add it right here. 1 second. Comments. Let me see if I can change that so more comments can come through. I don't know if I can do that. Comments. Yeah, I'm not sure. I have to figure this out because I'm so used to being on my phone right now. So, so my apologies for that too. None strict basis, whole potential. Yes, I don't know how to do that. So hopefully I can get that fixed, and anyone who's not even subscribed to the channel should be able and actually comment in the group. But there he is. Something. Hey, Aaron, thanks for so much for joining. I appreciate. Bucknell will be on the bracket. So, guys, it's Duke time. Like we can we can sit here and we can dissect the ball game. They got challenged. They got hit a little bit. They finally was losing 3-1, and after that we didn't lose. You know, we wasn't losing anymore. But overall, I think everybody really had a good game. And I think what everybody really is ready for, and if we're really being honest, because now we got Bucknell out of the way, is now we're looking forward to playing Duke. And I think that's the excitement. And I think a lot of people are holding a lot of reserve on their true opinion about who UK is this year until we play Duke. Now, people may build a lot of respect for us, even if we lose the ball game, if we're very competitive. But I think UK goes into this ball game with a real, and I don't want to sound like this just because I love UK and just because I do a UK show. I don't want to sit here and sound like I'm just going to just go out here and just say Kentucky's going to blow out Duke. I think it's going to be a long competitive game, but I think at the end of the day, our guys are going to fight. We know that for a fact. Our guys are going to fight, and I think after this game, win or lose, we would have the respect of a lot of people in the nation. But we want to win the ball game because we need to get back to where we was at, and that's playing high-class basketball. And if that means beating teams like Duke, then we got to beat teams like Duke. If we got to go through Cooper Flag, then we'll go through Cooper Flag. That's just what we have to do. So let's just see what happens. Thanks to everyone who's coming in right now. Thanks for all the comments, man. I appreciate it more than you guys know. Thank you so much. We can't lose this Duke game. I want to win so bad. I just it's like we can't wait. Like I gotta work the next month. The game here for me, the Duke and Kentucky game comes on at 5:00 in the morning. I just don't feel well that day, dude. I just think I gotta go to the doctor and see what's wrong with my stomach. See why I'm not doing too good. For real. Not too expensive, like $100 for an upper level seat. They also had some tickets around 60. So hey, so if you're going to the ball game to see Kentucky and Duke, please leave that in the comments down below, man. Dude, like this is awesome. Also, one thing I like to do if you don't watch the show very often, please let me know where you're watching from. I always like to know where people are watching from. I think that's very cool. And you'd be surprised how many people actually, oh man, I live right around the corner from you. The world is so small, so I enjoy having people meet up and doing what they can. But definitely, Atlanta, here we come. Don't forget that when this video is over, I'm going to upload. I'm going to make public a video that me and a diehard Duke fan recorded. Please check out that video here too as well. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button and that subscribe button. I really appreciate it so much. This arena doesn't have too many bad seats. I wish I can go, man. The last time I was in Atlanta when Kentucky played was in a Sweet 16 against Kansas State, and they got beat. I didn't go back anymore. I stopped going to the game. Devano Norton, thank you so much for joining. I'm not sure if I saw you before. Melissa Joe, thank you. I see you. Wesley was in the house. Stefan, thank you in the house. C. Wiggs. Aaron, thank you, son of a gunner. Thank you. I see all you guys. Kevin. Jimmy England, thank you so much. I appreciate all you guys stopping in tonight to just say Kentucky basketball is about to take on Duke. Look, hey, can we dream a little bit just together? If we can find a way to beat Duke, and I don't want that to be like when I use the word, can we find a way to beat Duke? Because it's not like I don't believe that Kentucky can beat Duke. I don't want to go there. I'm just a humble guy, and I just like to see things played out. But I definitely 100% believe that Kentucky can win this ball game against Duke. The question is, can Duke stop us? Will Duke have enough on the bench to come in and stop us? Because we're going to keep running guys in. Guys going to keep coming. Oh, you tired? Don't worry about it. Come on out. I got somebody for you. I got somebody that can replace you. Absolutely. So I think this is going to be a fun game. That's going to be momentum. That's going to be, as Wesley said, if we can beat Duke, that's going to be, bro. That's just going to be momentum through the roof, man. We're gonna just celebrate. So let's just get this win. It's been a minute since we beat them, but I got hope this season. Yeah, we haven't beat them in a little while. And actually, the guy that I actually did the video with, he's gonna let you guys know. He let Kentucky fans know in the video as far as what he thinks about how when they beat us really bad with Zion. If Amari can check flag. Hey, did you guys notice? I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure you guys did. It wasn't for a very long time, but if you guys realize tonight, they actually had Carr at the 5, and they actually had Ensley at the 4. So I wasn't really sure how much we would see that, but hey, man, we got two guys out there on the floor that can both shoot three ball. Ensley's just going about his day, man. He's just out there, man, just playing ball. And I love their game, man. I love our bench. You could just tell 𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐒𝐜𝐢𝐞𝐳 is just out there just enjoying himself here at Kentucky. And I think he is going to be, I think Butler's gonna lock down Proctor. I think Kerr is gonna lock down Proctor. We just gotta make sure that uh 𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐒𝐜𝐢𝐞𝐳𝐈. I think that's how you say his name. Someone please don't judge me for that, but I think his name is 𝐀𝐫𝐿. We got to stop him because he's actually scoring more points currently than actually Flag is. So we got to stop those two guys. And nobody, you know what I'm saying? But then we gotta be able to make sure that nobody else gets theirs. So we can find a way. The question that I ask when we play Duke is, can they score with us? Can they get up and down the court, and can they score with us? Are they going to try to slow the game down? But they like to run too. But I think Mark Pope is just like, okay, guys, look, we can go full speed now. We gonna play Duke, and I think, look, here's the advantage of having a coach like Coach Pope here at Kentucky for this particular moment. Okay, he understands what this game means. It's He understands how much this really means to the BBN to be able to go and really beat Duke. And his experience and his playing time here at Kentucky, he's going to relay that to those guys. And he's going to be in their ear until they get to Atlanta to play this ball game of how big this game is. This is just not a game that we're going to go out here and see if we can win. Every Kentucky fan around the world is sitting on the end of their seat because they want this ball game. Don't worry about the pressure, because the pressure of the world is on your shoulders. Just go out here and let's just play basketball. And for me, that right there is what's going to make the difference in this ball game. I think Coach Pope is going to have our guys ready to go, pumped up and ready. Uh, we haven't played Duke we haven't played them in a few years, so it's good to be back in the cycle with them. And I hope maybe next year in the ACC SEC challenge, they'll put us back with those guys again too as well, since we're not playing them early in the year. Hey, Big Mike, Big Blue is on the game. Man, dude, we're ready. Got to have Jackson and Owat to step up and lead. Butler going to run things. Butler is just going to keep playing defense. He is. The thing, Butler, I mean, like tonight and even a couple of games as well, Butler doesn't always finish at the rim. But when he does finish at the rim, he goes strong. He's one of the few guys on the team that you don't know if he's going to make the layup or not. You're not sure if he's going to get the ball to the roll. But the few times that he can actually take him off the dribble and go, Butler's a strong guard, and he knows that. So when Butler actually really goes to the rim like that, I think for Butler, it comes down to Butler is when he's kind of going soft for a layup. If you look at Butler when he's going soft to a layup, it comes off the rim. Oh boy. But when he goes strong to the rim, which he should every single time, I don't understand why he don't. But when he goes strong to the rim, he don't miss. So I don't don't go half speed. You need to go full speed every time you hit the rim. So that's just something that I noticed about Butler as well too. But anyway, I think our guys are ready for that. Jackson and Ortega will be ready for this ball game. Look, I like when people make the comment that this is their last go around. that some of these guys, they know that after this, they'll never have a chance to play a Duke again unless they meet them in the tournament. So basically, at this point in time, this is the first and last chance that you'll have a chance to play Duke, unless you Andrew Carr, who was in the ACC last year. But if you don't think these guys are not ready for this moment, but I like that our guys are so humble, man. Like our guys, they're not only outside of _𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐒𝐜𝐢𝐞𝐳𝐜, but you want him to be that because that's who _𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐒𝐜𝐜 is. You want him to have that attitude. You want him to have that fire within him because I think that really gets everybody else going when he's on the floor as well too. So, but other than that, I just think everybody's like, look, this is my job. This is what Kentucky brought me here to do, is to win ball games. I'm not surprised by how I'm playing. I'm not even surprised by how our team is playing. This is what we're supposed to do. So this is nothing normal. We don't have to go out here and have to be seen by everybody in the world. We let our work be done right here on the floor. And I think that's why that's so important. They may never be in a game as hype or watch ever again. It's like, this is it. Like the only thing bigger than this, honestly, is going to the Final Four. This is how big this ball game is. And this is in Coach Pope's first year. How fitting is this that the rotation to play Duke came around at this particular time in our lives? Is that Coach Pope, his first year at Kentucky, and we're right back up on the show to be able to play Duke. That's how important this is right here, man. This is huge, guys. This is huge. And I don't know about you guys, man, but I look, let's just be real. You guys can laugh at me, but I got a little jitters right now. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't know if I'm just excited. I'm anxious. I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to tip it off, man. This is what we've been looking for when the schedule came out. This is what we've been looking for when Coach Pope got announced as a head coach. This is what we've been looking for when the team was completely formed together. This is what we wanted, and now we're going to get an opportunity, guys, to see if we're ready for this. And I think the Cats is ready to pass this test against Duke. That's for sure. It's early to play a team as legit as Duke, but let's go. Yeah, man, Duke is legit. And look, just even as a Kentucky fan, it's okay to compliment another team and say that they legit. I like how Aaron just said, "Hey, man, Duke is legit." They are. And to sit here and say, "Oh man, Duke is no good. Duke is good, but Kentucky's good too." So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if Duke is good. We're gonna see if Kentucky's good. We're gonna see who wants it the most. Sweat's gonna be flying, tears, frustration's gonna be on the floor. We just got to see who's gonna come out and win the ball game. And I got my money on the Cats, even though I'm not a betting man. I'm betting psychologically on the Cats to win this ball game. That's for sure. Watching to see what we are. Well, one thing about it as well, too, this game right here will be on national TV. So you ain't going to have to worry about not being able to find a way to watch the ball game because this is definitely will step up and clean the boards. I think so, too. Williams is just, man, dude, him and Garrison, man, they're just out there. Matter of fact, let me see. I'm not sure how many. Let me see how many points. Oh man, dude. I want to see how many rebounds did Garrison have? Not Garrison, but how many rebounds did the Williams have tonight? Let me see. Williams, he had 13 and 14 tonight. Again, that's what he had last ball game. He had the exact same numbers last ball game. He sure did. So Brea did have 20 points tonight. Chandler had 5. Elmore had 9. Robinson had 14 quiet ones. Butler had 6 and 1. Carr had 11 and 3. And we're still with the minutes. You could tell that the minutes are still evenly distributed. Brea had 26 minutes tonight, and Robinson had 24 minutes. Other than that, nobody else had over 21 minutes. So I think our legs are going to be fresh going into Duke, and that's what I like the best. That's true. Every team out there going to be. I'm taking a look in on this. Oh, absolutely. Everybody, all eyes are going to be on this. Believe me. That team that sells that's the Hogs, they ain't gonna be looking. Everybody's gonna be looking, everybody's gonna be watching this ball game come Tuesday night. Kentucky needs to show up and do what Kentucky does. And let's beat Duke, man. This is for the next few days. It's only let's beat Duke. Let's beat Duke. Let's beat Duke. Let's get this win. I'm so excited. Absolutely. Duke is a late game. Duke is a very late game. Thank you, lady. Duke is a very late game. It seems like I said, the game here comes on at 5:00 in the morning, my time. So, ooh, I don't even know what time. My clocks and stuff is all off. What time is it? Yeah. So I'm gonna watch that ball game, and it won't be from my car. It's gonna be from my couch because I hate. Look, man, this only comes around once in a while, so I gotta take advantage of it. And just because I'm not home in the United States doesn't mean I can't watch the game and stay home from work because I got to. But this is gonna be good right here, like 8:30, 8:45. Yeah, that's a late game right there. And that's just depending on because we got the late game. So that just depends on what time the other game. If they go into overtime, then it's going to be even later. So anything can happen with these ball games in order for they give like 30 minutes after the game ends. For tip off or whatever. So this is going to be good right here. Going to fall asleep listening to Arkansas lose. Sweet dreams. Thanks nobody for tuning in. Thank you guys. So look. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Don't forget, I got a Duke interview with a loyal Duke fan, diehard Duke fan. He's been a Duke fan for years and years. So me and him sat down and we did a fun video. Please check out the video. It's going to be dropping as soon as this video right here ends. I appreciate it. Duke and Kentucky is going to be big for everyone. Kentucky versus Arkansas is going to be big for the two states that's beefing. Besides a couple outsiders, watch Kansas, Michigan State go to overtime. Kansas is playing again tonight. Oh, on that night of the game. I know, right? It's just how fitting is that for those guys to go into overtime? Why not? I mean, let's just go to overtime. So I'm definitely rooting for Michigan State that night. I hope they beat Kansas, that's for sure. And I mentioned that I hate Leitner. I think we talked about that that we still hate Leitner in the video that I'm going to drop here in a few minutes. That's for sure. Let's see, what did Hank? That's good. What did Hank say? I want to see if I can see Hank. Hey, Mike, I got one for you. What is called when Ortega gets a steal, a takeover? Hey, Hank, you know what? That's only coming from you, big guy. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. I really do. Hank's a regular Kevin Hart with the jokes. There you go. Hey, you know what I mean? So that's funny. But look, man, thank you guys so much. Look, we beat Bucknell. We took her business. We faced a little adversity. We probably should have never gave up 72 points to these guys. That's definitely going to be some talking points for people that we gave up 72 points to Bucknell. But hey, you're not going to blow everybody out every single ball game. I mean, let's just be real. You're not going to blow everybody out. But we found a way to pull away. We won by 28 points. I take 28 points. Should have been 30 points, but I take 28 points. That's still not a bad. That's still not bad. We undefeated. We got the W. Whether you win by 1 or 500, as Mr. Aaron Davenport said earlier in the Sports Live Reaction Show, I caught that. I was looking. I got you, Aaron. I saw the comment. But yeah, man. Once again, man, thank you so much, man, for Sports Live Reactions. Those guys, they definitely put me on. They definitely put my name out there. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot to me. And definitely will be. So I'm going to do, because I'm not going to probably go to work that day. I'm probably going to do a pregame show live, and then do a postgame show too. That's just how big this game is. So so we'll get together right before the game comes on. We'll hang out for about 30, 45 minutes. We'll go off. We'll watch the game, and hopefully when we come back on, everybody's extremely happy because the Kentucky Wildcats has been victorious. Thank all you guys. Do you think the team was looking towards the Duke game? You know what? I don't know if they was looking towards the Duke game or not. You know, I just feel like, was they? I don't know. I don't think Coach Pope would let these guys do that. I really don't. I don't think the other coaches will keep them grounded. I think they're. I think, as they say, the biggest game that you're facing is the game that you're playing that's in front of you right now. And I think I think he's instilling that enough that these guys are really like, okay, we'll let the Duke game take care of itself. We'll focus on Duke as soon as this is over. Now, maybe with some guys, I don't know. Was they all? I don't know that neither. All I know is we didn't look good at particular times in the ball game. We looked like we was just out there, just kind of just whatever. Um, but I like that we was older guys and we kind of slowed everything down. We got moving and we regrouped and we took care of business the way we were supposed to. But as far as looking, you know what I'm saying? I thought that nobody. I was thinking that. That's a possibility that some of them might have been looking towards the Duke game and just not here mentally. But still, to go put up 100 points, got to do better on defense. Definitely got to do better on defense. I want to see if I can get the box score. How many? We only had 23 assists tonight, so we're like seven assists under our norm. We out rebounded those guys. What was the total rebounds? We out rebounded them by 22 rebounds. Offensive rebounds, we got 20 offensive rebounds tonight. Oh my goodness, those numbers don't match up. So I'm not really sure how that actually works out. So that number must not be right. But according to what I'm looking at right now, we got 20 offensive rebounds tonight. I would say that's pretty good. I would say we crashed the board because getting offensive rebounds, we gave up 9 to those guys. So that's good because usually these past 2 ball games we've been giving up, even in the scrimmages or whatever, we was giving up way too many offensive rebounds. So we really fixed that in one. You know what I'm saying? Once we really like, look, we got to fix this. I can see the difference in what we did tonight, and they actually have some guys that can actually rebound. So if us go out there and stop those guys and hold those guys to only 9 offensive rebounds a night, I say Coach Pope and his staff is doing their job in making sure that, look, this is our problem. This is what we need to fix. Fix it or come sit down with me. And I think they went out there and, um, credit to Williams, who had 14 rebounds. He was a very big part of why we was able to do that. 1 by 28, and it was kind of sloppy. Yeah, 1 by 28, it was kind of sloppy, but we'll take it. I agree with that. I think the difference in this game was Coach Pope experimenting more with the lineup. I think so too, Hank, and that's why I kind of brought up that I wasn't really sure if we would see that because I figured maybe if Carr was on the floor, then Ansley will be on the bench and vice versa. So to have Carr playing the 5 and then have Ansley going over to the 4, then we got 5 shooters out there because everybody was on the floor could actually shoot the basketball. So so that's the plus too. So that's the lineup that we can go to if we need to get Garrison and Williams off the floor and we need an offensive basket or something's going on at the end of the game. And the only thing you need in the game is shooters. That could be a lineup that we actually have out there too as well. So I think he gave him a chance to actually do it. But yeah, Coach Pope worked on rebounding, and it showed. Paul, thanks for joining. I see you. Thank you so much. Absolutely, and lady, thank you for joining too. I see you there. Absolutely, and that's why I'm saying, like, look, guys, we're not rebounding very good. We're a better rebounding team than this. On the offensive side, rebounds, we got to do better than that. We find it tonight. 20 offensive, gave up 9 offensive rebounds. That's still, but we'll take it compared to where we would like that as well too. Um, in the house, thank you so much. I almost cried. See, zone. Well, hey, he said I almost cried. It feels good. It feels uh, it feels good to see the zone more often than not. That's for sure. I almost cry every time I see the zone. I agree with you. I think I do too. It's just good to see that Kentucky basketball is actually getting back to form of what we just look. This is all we ask as Kentucky fans. This is all, and I don't think we're asking too much as fans. It's just let's just go out here and let's just play Kentucky tradition basketball, and that's winning games every time we get on the floor, if possible. And I think that's the goal that that these guys are definitely trying to do. Um, Mikey Vance, thanks so much for joining in. Thanks for those words. I appreciate you. AFI, I see, even though our shooting was percentage was low, we found other ways to win. Mainly the rebounds, specifically offensive rebounds, were massive. Those are massive, man. I mean, and like I didn't look at the numbers yet to maybe see where we was at before, but just to go out and I think Coach Pope talked about if we can do 30% offensive rebounding, then that would be wonderful. We almost did about 45%, maybe about 40% tonight when it comes to offensive rebounders. I mean, that's how good we was tonight. We really did a good job tonight when hitting the board tonight, and that is exactly what we need. Let's hope Pope uses our depth as a team, maybe 9 to 10 players max. Well, I think he's going to go because he's going to play. I mean, he's going to play Chandler some. He's Collins. He's going to get on the floor. What am I doing, man? He's going to get on the floor. That's for sure. Chandler's going to see the floor. So there's our 10 guys right there. So I think he's going to go. Now, would the minutes be very big for Chandler? Maybe, maybe not. You could tell that he's young in basketball because he made a play tonight that was just, yeah, you young. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't turn into the crowd like that. But overall, Chandler came in and got Chandler got how many minutes he get tonight? Chandler got 11 minutes tonight. So that's okay. He got 11 minutes tonight. Somebody else was able to get a break because him being on the floor. So he's going to continue to use him because, I mean, he's too athletic to keep him on the bench. So he's going to use him. But overall, I really think it's going to be I think it's going to be 10 deep that Coach Pope is going to go this year. I look for that to be. Pope knows what he's doing. He's a great coach. Absolutely. This is definitely going to be figured out. I did a video based off of Noah and Trent, or actually, I'm sorry, Perry and Trent. Sorry about that. And basically, I was like, look, these guys are great. These guys are great players. These guys can really shoot the ball, but they're young, and you could tell it. And not all freshmen are the same. And basically, people was just like really, 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 really crapping on me because I made a video like that. But basically, my whole thing was, look. Just be patient with these guys. Coach Pope understands how to get these guys in or when the best time to get them in. And these guys are going to grow. So don't bite my head up just because I voiced my opinion. That's just what I do. Robinson didn't play a lot today. Robinson had 24 minutes tonight. 24 minutes and 14 points. But even look, we all said that Robinson is going to be our best player. He hasn't been our best player the last 2 ball games. He hasn't. He hasn't. He's been like Ortega barely got to 10 points tonight. And he's usually getting anywhere from 18 to 21 points a night. So when guys are not having their own night, that's okay because we got other guys that can step up. Brea just came off the bench and just scored 20 quiet. Well, I won't say quiet because when he hit some shots, we really needed that spark. So I won't necessarily say he came off the bench and scored 20 quiet points, but he made it happen. And that is exactly what I need right there. So nobody says we need to calm down with the no-look passes. Cal would have cussed them hard and took them out, but Pope knows that it gets rough loud. But that's because I think Butler made one, and I think Kerr made maybe 1 or 2 or whatever. So it's all good when you convert, and we go for it and we score. But people be like, oh, maybe we shouldn't do that. So we got to be able to say, okay, we love it when it goes good. We're not so happy when it doesn't. So we got to be able to find balance on, okay, if we're going to like it when they hit, then we got to be okay if they're going to do that a couple of times and it doesn't work. So we got to kind of go with that. Just wait till we are running Pope's advanced offense. Go watch BYU videos last season. They ball. And I think they're going to pull out. I think they're going to pull out some stuff against Duke that they didn't show against these guys. And that's no disrespect to Wright State. That's no disrespect to Bucknell, but they're not Duke. So let's see what we can do without putting the whole playbook out there and showing everything that we got. And let's save it for Duke. And then when we get to Duke, we start playing Duke, then we will unleash the beast on them, and they will not know what happened to them. This team will actually be built for March, and they're going to get better for March. They're going to they're going to continue to get better and better each ball game together. And even in the games that we lose, we're still going to continue to find a way to grow from that and learn and move forward and still have a productive year. So I definitely look forward to that too. Y'all need to quit with whatever Cal did, done, or what he would have done. He's gone. Quit talking. The only time I'm gonna talk about Calipari is when we getting ready to play Arkansas. Other than that, I don't care about Calipari. He's not my coach anymore. Calipari's gone. I appreciate what he did here at Kentucky, but I don't like. He's not living rent free in my head. He's gone, and the only time I talk about him is when we gonna play Arkansas. Other than that, he just like I don't really care. I don't watch his post game shows. I don't watch any of that. No, we ain't losing. Exactly, Mike. Nobody. Oh, we ain't losing. That's good. So somebody said, "Well, my apologies, guys. Kentucky's not losing." There you go. Okay, my deepest apologies for that. So, the game's going to be live. Yep, that game's going to be live for sure. So I look, dude. This is Mario Williams look like a legit SEC big. He's gonna help us in the SEC. He is. Now, come on and help me with Duke because that's the only game that I'm worried about right now, baby. Is let's go beat Duke, baby. Let's go. I think Dickie V is actually probably still sick. I don't think he would call that game. I think he's still out. So I'm pretty sure somebody like Jay Billis or somebody like that would get the call to be able to call that game. So I look forward to that for real. So, hey guys, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, there's going to be a Duke video that I recorded. It's going to drop right after this video is over. Please go check it out. Leave your comments in the block and everything. I appreciate all the support. Once again, I got to say this, man, because I'm so grateful. I'm so appreciative of these guys giving me a shout out and sending people over to my page. Sports Live Reactions. I seen a lot of you guys in there during the ball game. I appreciate it. Thank you to those guys, and thank you guys who came over to do it. My prediction: Cats win by double digits. Even thank you, hey Jason Fox. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Even if we win by 11 points, double digits. 10 points. 10 points is double digits. So I'm okay with that. Okay. At this particular time, just let me win by one. Just let me hit one more. Just let me have one more point than they did. and I take the win. That's for sure. Can't wait. Go Big Blue. Man, you guys are awesome. Look for you guys pregame show for the Duke. Okay. So yeah, I'll probably be on like the last 10 minutes of the ball game of the Michigan State game or whatever. And we'll just kind of get hyped up. We will encourage everyone to stay patient with the game. And hopefully when the game is over, we'll come back on again and everybody will be celebrating and having a party. That's the ideal way that we see it happening. So this is the Loyal BBN Fan Show right here. You guys are right here. Thank you going to guard the 3-point line hard. Well, if they guard the 3-point line hard, which they should. I don't see it any other way that they wouldn't. But hopefully we're ready as a team to adjust to that and be able to go inside when we need to as well too. So what if they have something hidden and waiting for a game like this to show everyone? Could also try different scenarios before bring the big guns to light for some reason. What if they have something hidden? Are you talking about us or Duke or both teams? Because I'm gonna say this. I feel like Duke too as well too. I feel like because Duke ain't really played nobody neither. So why would Duke show their hand? And the same for Kentucky. Kentucky hasn't really played anybody. With respect to the other teams, no disrespect. To these young men, they do what I can't do, and I can't play basketball like that. So no disrespect to these young guys. Good luck to them on the season. But I'm pretty sure both teams held back some things just because of the competition level. But I'm pretty sure they're going to throw the kitchen sink at each other when they get to Atlanta. That's for sure. Use my words was a little mixed up, but like a hidden card. They are showing. Oh, hey, Mr. Wesley, I completely understand what you were saying. No problem whatsoever. And I agree. I agree with you. I think both teams has a little bit that they didn't show publicly, but they'll bring them out come the ball game, and they will unleash Flag, and they will unleash a Knipple. I think that's how you say his name. But they're going to unleash him. So we'll see. I'm saying we'll see how this goes. We'll see how our guys face adversity. And look, if we go out and beat Duke by 25 points, we go, hey, I'm coming to Lexington that night to burn the couch. Let's just do it. Give me a couch and I'm burning it. But I appreciate you guys. They won't pull all 5 positions to guard the 3, and we can shoot all 5 layups all night. We can. So there you go. And that's why I said I think Coach Pope, if we see that these guys are going to guard the 3 points very strong, then I think Coach Pope is just too strong to just sit there and just keep doing the same thing, because that's crazy. So I think he's going to mix it up. We'll call timeout. We'll get it right. We'll go to halftime. We'll make the adjustments because the numbers don't lie, and we love analytics with this new coaching staff. So we'll definitely see what happens. But yeah, Louisville lost to Tennessee bad. It's a long year though. It's a long year. So we still got to see those guys too. I'll see if I can go live from that game on Tuesday. Let's go BBN. Hey man, that would be nice. As a matter of fact, I can actually Devano. I'm not sure if you have my Devano. If you can text my on my phone line. Let me see it right here. So that's my BBN phone line right there. Hey Devontae, sorry, Devano, if you can send me a text on my phone, we may be able to work something out so you can go, so I can actually bring you on the show at the arena for about 10 or 15 minutes if you want to. Once again, my number is 270. I got that all wrong. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can fix that. Can I edit that? No, I cannot. That's the wrong number. 270-220-0994. That's the number right there. So my apologies for that. 270-220. That's the text line. Please, Devano, hit me up, and maybe we can work something out that maybe we can go live directly from the ball game before it gets started. So, okay. So hit me up. I appreciate that. Okay. So guys, thank you guys. I love all of you guys, man. And I appreciate you guys for all the love and the support. You guys make the Loyal BBN Fan Show what it is, not me. And I appreciate each one of you. Until we meet again with the with the pregame show against Duke and Kentucky in Catlanta. You guys have a good night and go Cats.